I am one leg down in a 4-flight leg going from Wellington to Dallas, Texas for VidSummit. And my 4 flights are Wellington to Auckland, Auckland to Sydney, Sydney to LAX, LAX to Dallas Fort Worth, where Allison is going to be picking me up. And we've just been sending each other kind of photos. You know what I mean? So we're starting to like groove on it. We're sort of having prees at the moment, and we're sort of on the final countdown. So yeah, I'm here at Auckland Airport, and I don't travel glamorously, and I don't even know what is happening with this. Like this looks like, I don't know, waterfall. Maybe it looks like those pom poms. You know those pom poms where we had the cardboard rings and we did all the wool all around it, and then and then we put the wool in the middle between, and like, I don't know, but you know what I mean? It's kind of fanned out. It's kind of got that fanned out kind of look. But anyway, I did bring a little brush, and I've only had 2 hours sleep. The reason why I've only had 2 hours sleep is because I don't pack early. I have intentions to pack early sometimes, and on this trip I intended to pack early, but it's not an excuse. But I've been working quite hard out on my website all week because I've got a new business card. So I will just look for that for you. I've got a new business card, and on the business card is my hosting a website. And I, obviously there needs to be something on my website if, like, even one person at some stage in the future was to go to my website. But anyway, here is my business card. I'm just going to hope that you can see it. So there you go. YouTubeover40.com, and there is my email address. And yeah, I designed that. And it's not bad for a first go. And also, I'm going to be using a digital business card on the wallpaper of my phone. So that is what I've been doing all week. That's my story about why I did not start packing early. I was just going doing the website. Okay, 2 hours sleep last night. One of the reasons why I only got 2 hours sleep is because packing, coming home late from getting nails done, going to the pharmacy to just get all the miniature little things, just the essentials. You know, I just love the way my daughter travels. She just has like minis of everything. And I thought to myself, I'd like to get some minis of everything. Like that's fun. Let's just burn some money and overspend on some mini little cute things that, not value for money most of the time. So anyway, so I did that. I went and got some stuff. And by the time I went to bed, doing a little bit of washing and drying, of course, during the evening. Actually, have you seen The Identity Thief with Melissa McCarthy and is it Jason Bateman? I put that on because I just thought, that'll just keep me a bit of company while I'm faffing around. It didn't keep me company. I just got distracted, and then I just started filming bits of it and sending it to the family on the Snapchat because it's funny as if. So if you haven't seen Identity Thief, watch it. And it is 2013, but that doesn't matter. It's Melissa McCarthy. Doesn't matter. And then I needed to call it quits. I pulled the plug on my packing, went to bed, and then I started looking up YouTube videos about packing, and particularly this one about how to pack, your cabin luggage, like how to get the perfect, all the stuff you could ever need in your cabin luggage. And the other thing too is this woman, here was the hottest tip in this video. She said, get a bum bag and put all the things that you're going to want to take with you every time you go to the bathroom, like hand sanitizer, I don't know, tissues in case the toilet paper has run out, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just going to pull some stuff from my cabin luggage and put it in there. But I remember going to sleep and just feeling like anxious about remember to find the bum bag and to do the thing, and find the chapstick and find 3 chapsticks, because just put one in every bag and all of that. So yeah, I didn't go to sleep for ages. 2 hours of sleep, 4 o'clock wake up. I tried the DD service. So that's only been in New Zealand for 4 months now. And so, yeah, did that for the first time today. Really nice ride with the guy. He did charge me a waiting fee because I called him up. Well, I actually booked the job, and when it suddenly said, it's not like Uber where it says, confirm if you want this job, a driver will be there in 5 minutes. This one just went, bam, this person is on their way there and they're going to be 2.5 minutes away. So I was trying to cancel it, called the guy and said, look, I can't cancel it, but I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready until 15 minutes. And he said, don't worry, all good, I'll just come and I'll just wait. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So really nice ride. And then I noticed that I got charged a waiting fee. So then I messaged him, I asked him about that and the blah, blah, blah. So I'm hoping to have that refunded, because I just think it's the point. The point is that when he just said, it's all good, I'll just come and I'll just wait. So I'm like, oh, okay. So to me, that means the waiting time is on him. I think he's got an obligation to say, I can come now and I can wait, but you'll be charged $1 a minute or 50 cents a minute or something like that. So I just explained to him that, well, you just hadn't mentioned it. I said, that's a problem. That is a problem. So anyway, not really a big deal. But I was going to tip him, and I was going to be tipping him more than $6. So that's a pity. That's a pity. The other thing is that the airline that I flew on today is Jetstar, and the last time I flew on Jetstar, I noted that when we were about to descend, the flight attendant said, or actually it was a pre-recording. The pre-recording came over and it just said, okay, we're about to start our descent now. Make sure there's the table, your rest thing up. And as we begin our descent, now would be a good time to take notice of the emergency exits nearest to you. And then nothing. Like that's it. So the last time I flew Jetstar, and they said that is what I heard, like descending. I remember thinking, and I wonder if anyone else thought the same thing. Like, why would you say that? Why would that be the last thing you say until you land? Until the last thing anyone says over the intercom? Why would that be the last thing? Because that's not good feels. I don't think that's good feels. So being a Karen, when I got sent my survey asking, how was your flight? I said the good things, but I also said, where it said, how can we improve? I also said, I didn't fancy that bit, because it's suddenly, like, it's a downer. It's a downer. Okay, yes, it might save my life. What are the chances I'm going to need that? Probably low, because planes are very, very safe to travel in. But I just think it's a bit of a low note to kind of just end the experience on. So guess what? Today, I was actually already, when I knew that, they were going to be coming on and saying all that bit, I was ready. I was recording, just like pointing at like the back of the seat in front of me, just so you could hear. And I wanted to capture the bit where they might say it again. And guess what? They didn't say it. So who knows what kind of feedback they've had about that. But Common sense has prevailed. What do you think about that? Do you think that's just, these are tiny things, these don't even matter in the whole world? This less, even less than doesn't matter, okay? It's just like negative amounts of mattering. Really, it is. But they did ask, and my name is Karen. So I gave them the feedback, but mostly positive and a little bit constructive. And so, all of that. So yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm hanging around now. I've got here early, several hours early, because sometimes leaving my city, the weather's unpredictable, and flights obviously just get cancelled, probably just like any airport. But we are in a very weathery kind of situation where our airport is, and yeah, and it's windy. It's windy Wellington, and we get fogged right down to the ground. So, but anyway, I like to get to airports early, and I like to have time between flights, so you can just be that nice, calm, chilled person. Okay, anything else to tell you? I do not think so. What do you think? Just while I'm talking about irrelevant things, completely irrelevant things, what do you think about the driver not mentioning that there's a cost to the waiting? So, yeah, totally insignificant, and totally insignificant amount of money was a little bit the principle. I just didn't like that. And yeah, so one flight down, three to go. I'm completely excited, and I have got a lovely packed cabin luggage situation going on. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope to do another one at another airport or two before VidSummit Gate. All right. Thank you. Ciao.